One thing about me, if there's a slight chance that I can do something by myself, that's what I'm gonna do. So let me show you how I printed out all of our save the date envelopes. I love supporting small businesses and local artists, but I could not justify spending hundreds of dollars on something that was gonna go into recycling. So instead, I uploaded all of our addresses into Canva and printed them on my own, and here's exactly how I did it. Start by adding all of your guest addresses into an Excel spreadsheet. Make sure it's labeled just like this with name, street, city, state, and zip code all in separate cells. Then download your spreadsheet as a CSV file. Then in Canva, create a 5x7 envelope design. There are a couple out there, but I just made my own. It was pretty easy to do. Make sure that each value input is surrounded by these brackets. Then you're gonna search for the bulk create app in Canva. Go over to apps on the left-hand side and type in bulk create and something will pop up. The app icon looks like this. Then you'll simply upload your CSV file. Then you just double check to make sure each data field matches up with the correct file on the Canva document. Hit continue, generate your design, and Canva will automatically make as many envelopes as you need. From there, I went through and double checked that all of the fields were correct. I had an extra field for apartments, so for those without an apartment number, I just deleted that and rearranged the files to be a bit more even, and then when they did have apartments, I just added the apartment number from the first line onto the second. Once all of your envelopes look good, download the file as a PDF print file, and then you're ready to print. Then I rotated each file in the PDF to be portrait mode instead of landscape mode, but that might be an extra step depending on your printer. Then you can go ahead and load your 5x7 or A7 envelopes into your printer. Make sure they are secure with these brackets, and then my printer automatically prompts me if there's been a paper change, so I make sure it says 5x7, and then when I go back to my PDF file and click print, I also make sure that that matches the settings on the printer with 5x7. Double check all of your settings and make sure that it's not printing on double sides, and then you are good to go. I recommend only printing 5 or so envelopes at a time to make sure you are avoiding paper jams, and do a couple of test runs to make sure everything is printing right side up. But honestly, once you get the hang of it, it's super easy, and I think they turned out great, again, for something that's just gonna go in the recycling bin, but let me know what you think.